Alright, here's the van update as of February 21st, 2018. As you can see, we're putting up some insulation right now. So we got those 2x2s holding that up. And then after the insulation goes up, I just fill in the cracks with the grate stuff. So it's working out pretty good. And then we'll just shave that off when that's done. So right here we got both our battery boxes. I put one on each side because they weigh about 140 pounds each. And I wanted to balance the weight a bit. And I was considering the issue of having them not as close as together, because it's when you combine them in parallel, they basically function as one battery. I mean, when you combine any, I guess, battery in any series, any configuration, they're one battery. But so all the monitors will be basing the performance off this battery, but I connected with such huge cabling, it's 2 watt, so I don't think I'm gonna have issues with voltage drops over the feet. It's just 12 feet separation, so I think it'll work fine. And the benefits of having the payload balanced over the wheels there is really huge. So that's just 2x4 framing, and then that's a 4x4. So that takes up the space over the wheel well, which is really nice. And shelving and stuff will go on top of that in my bed. Here's insulation on this side, insulation all along the roof, wires hanging down from where the lights will be, and then got our insulation all along the sides there. Still need to finish up, obviously. This is where I'm going to have my control panel for lights, dimmers, sensors, stuff about the batteries, temperature gauge. There's my fan. And then back here, made this sort of custom threshold out of, I think it's 2x6 pine. And that just covers the battery cables and other cables running side to side. And then here is the pride and joy, just grab this light, of what I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 days. So, got all this here. Several switches, turn off incoming power from the solar, alternator power, and then cut off power going out. So that's bottom switch goes directly to my fuse box, and so I can kill power anytime. That breaker acts as a switch to disconnect the 2 batteries, and also obviously a breaker. And we got all our fuses, and then that one in the middle is the battery monitor shunt. So that's pretty handy. It'll tell me performance, really specific performance about the battery, and then obviously the charge controller. So all the wiring for that is back here. It's kind of a mess, but it'll look cleaner in a bit, and it goes from there. I wanted to keep it all internal, but there was no way to route it from this channel going up to get it into this, because the outside is so close to that. So I had to do that, but I'll figure out a way to hide that and keep that clean. We got our stereo speaker wires here and here. I think they'll go right on this area, sort of the middle of the door. Bring that down, and yeah, that's that. Time to start working on getting the bed in here. So that's the next step.